Thank you so much for staying tuned with us. Joined us. This is TMI. You can call it this morning on ITV, and we are doing countdown to the 2023 election. The first batch has come and gone right now. The second batch, governorship election and state House of Assembly election. But for Edo State, it is the State House of Assembly election that will be coming up next week, Saturday. Yeah, barely 5 or 6 days to go. With me here in the studio, she is Natasha Osawao, candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, for Ego constituency. Yes, Edo State House of Assembly. Natasha, it's a pleasure having you here with me in the studio. All right. So we hear about Natasha. We've seen her jingles on air. We've seen her posters along the road. You just name it, her campaign from one point of Ego to the other. Ego is quite large, right?
It is.
It's quite large.
Very
All right.
large.
Before we go into knowing about Natasha, I believe that you were part of the election that took place last week, precisely 25th of February. So what do you feel about the election in general, and of course the outcome of the election?
Well, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
A lot of people were disappointed. And I was disappointed too.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't like how the elections was handled. We would say it wasn't handled freely. I don't know what went wrong. What I know is a lot of people are discouraged to even push forward. The outcome was not something that I was happy about either. The only thing I was happy about was that for the first time in a very long time, or maybe even in the history of Nigeria, the young people could stand up for what they wanted. There was massive votes. There was like, we want something different. We're not going to sit at home anymore and have politicians involved, maybe imposed on us, like presidents deciding in their living room what exactly they want to do and who exactly is the next president. So I'm happy that people could stand up for themselves and come out massively and vote, and I don't want them to be discouraged to come out again. A lot of people also felt that their votes were encountered because there was violence, especially in this side of Benin. I want to assure them that this time around, come March 11th, 2023, there'll be proper security all over Edo State. I've sat with the governor and he has spoken about that. Thank God we've learned from our mistakes. So everybody's votes will be protected. Everybody's votes will count because everybody's votes is their right. And we pray that this next election is God's own election. I pray people come out, support their own, support me, their child, especially in my constituency, because the vote is what can take me to where I'm going. So I do need the people to come out for me.
All right. Okay, well, if you go to the social media, the mainstream media, get to see so many persons disenchanted, but you were saying that they should not be discouraged. They should come out in March, 11th of March, to vote for the candidate of their choice. And the governor has already put mechanism in place to make sure that people are protected, electorates are protected. All right, you've heard it from her. It is going to be, a security-tight election to safeguard electorate, to prevent, violence at some polling units. Well, tell us about Natasha and why really are you running for office? You're a bit young. Yeah.
Young, intelligent, vibrant, strong. Natasha is a young lady who has lived in Benin most of her life. Coming out for office, it's something I thought was the right thing to do. Let's play back to the 25th of February, the presidency election.
Yeah.
What the youths did, it's why I'm out for this. I'm out for politics. Because having to trust these people we call our godfathers, they haven't helped the people at all. If I want change, charity begins at home, right?
Home, yeah.
That's why I decided to start from my home, which is EDHA. If I keep sitting around and waiting for things to change, I'll wait too long. You know, this is my youthful age. For a better Nigeria to come, at least in the next decade, it has to start from today. So I didn't want to wait any longer. I know the yearnings of my people. I hear what hurts them. Since a lot of people have come into power and decided to neglect them, I've decided to come and bridge the gap between the good people of EDHA and the state government.
So you're saying that you're not going to neglect them if you're elected into office?
No, by the special grace of God.
All right. All right. Now talking about women and youth, because it's like, women are like, having this particular pang in their heart of negligence. And of course, the youths are saying we've been neglected for quite a long time. If you take a look at the INEC, spreadsheet, so to speak, youths make up larger populations of the electorate. So what do you have planned for this set of persons, women and youths?
Okay, now, the good thing about running for this office is, one, I'm young. Secondly, I'm a woman.
Yeah.
I think there's a slogan that goes like, women talk to women and women understand. EDHA has been underrepresented for a very long time. Again, the state governor has assured me and promised me that in the next 4 years, everything that EDHA lost out on in the past 4 years, because we didn't have a representative, will all be combined and given into EDHA. Now, the things that we could have lost is women empowerment, youths that want to go to school, youths that want to start maybe entrepreneurial businesses, infrastructure, security, infrastructure, bad roads. EDHA lacks roads. EDHA roads are bad. And knowing that it's in the Benin metropolitan area, you notice that a lot of these people have small businesses. And with roads that are not motorable, it becomes difficult to live their normal lives. The women are the masses. They are mostly in the markets, mostly selling little things to keep up, keep a good living, feed their children and all of this. I want to create an environment where it's safe for them to exist with no health hazards, especially because of bad roads. I want to create an environment where security would improve their businesses. I want to create an environment where light, electricity will improve their businesses. And then with the youths, they've been underrepresented for a very long time. The voice of the youth has always been silenced. Right now, I'm about to be their voice by the grace of God. If I am elected into office, I'll be that voice for the youths, and they won't be taken for granted anymore.
All right, because I kind of, thought about the youth, after the presidential and, of course, National Assembly election. I was like, come on, I hope this outcome will only discourage these youths from coming out and mass to vote. Many of them are saying that the election wasn't what they really envisaged, that their vote didn't count because they came out enthusiastic to vote, and right now what they are saying is not what they ordered for. And this, according to the report, may just impede them coming out this 11th of March to vote. What do you have to say to those discouraged sect of youths?
I would say to them that this time it's going to be different. In everything in life, bad things happen for people to watch and make changes. On the 25th of February wasn't a sad day entirely because we didn't hear the results on that day. But with the violence, I don't subscribe to that. because I am trying to come out and say, no, everybody's vote counts. Everybody has a right to vote for who they want. So I don't subscribe to, because a party is losing, they are snatching ballot boxes or destroying them or whatnot. In EDHA, I have personally sat with the governor and we have put in place proper security. There will be no violence. Ballot boxes will be safe. And if other people want to come in to our territory and try to do things that are wrong, there's security all over the place. They will be held accountable for all their actions. I want to assure my people that come on the 11th, which is next Saturday, it is very, very safe to come out and cast your vote. Because if they don't, that only pulls my enemy back. I also need them to understand that me going to this office is them going. It's all of us, because it's a whole constituency. I'm just going there to be their voice, a servant to the people. So they need to send me there. And with that, they need to be able to come out without fear and cast their votes on that day safely.
They should not be discouraged about the outcome of the people's election. All right. Now, I know that EDHA, they have this pool of young, vibrant politicians in different political parties. Candidates were churned out by this political party. Now, what made you think you are the best candidate to represent EDHA in the Edo State House of Assembly come 11th of March?
I am the best candidate. I am educated. I am smart. I have lived in Benin. I know my people. I know the yearnings of my people, like I earlier said. I'm the only woman in the midst of 5 men right now.
No, the only woman in the midst of 5 men.
Yes.
Are you not intimidated by the men? Wow.
Should I?
No, you shouldn't be intimidated.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not, because if I was intimidated, then I do not have the right to go in there to represent the people, because being in the House of Assembly, obviously, you need a strong voice to get things done. You see, we're all young. It's 6 of us. I realize that the youth has really come out right now. We're all young. But I already know I have my plans in place. And the good thing is that I have a one-on-one with the state government. There are things I have been promised for my people that I know would definitely come into play. And when I am elected by the grace of God, I trust the governor will not go back on his words. I need to see EDHA moving forward. We can't keep giving it to people who are not capable enough to handle a position or to be the voice of the people. I won't say I'm the most educated or the most intelligent woman in the world, but I do know what I want, and what I want is for EDHA to be better. And as long as you know what you want, you keep fighting until it happens.
Until it happens.
So I do pray that God puts in the right person, because this is not about personal interest anymore. It's the interest of the general public and the general people of EDHA. Whatever God decides is exactly what will happen on March 11th.
All right. All right. So you are showing people of EDHA that if elected into office come March 11, you're going to bring the presence of government into EDHA.
Oh, yes.
Is that a guarantee you're giving the people, because they're watching, they're listening,
oh, yes.
and they're going to take you for your word?
Even things they've lost in the last 4 years, everything will be compiled and given back to them. What's the agreement between me and the state government? And I respect my governor a lot, and I think he respects me too. There's certain level of promises I take seriously. And he was not joking, because I didn't have to force him to do it. He spoke about it, means he has the people of EDHA in his heart. You know, no government in the world can actually reach all the needs of its people. We can only do our best. Why Ego is feeling like this is because the person that's supposed to be sitting on the House of Assembly seat isn't there. So before things gets to the local government, it's being given to other representatives because they are there fighting for their people.
Yeah.
There's nobody to fight for the people of Ego in the House of Assembly, you know. And
So you're saying all that has been lost will be recovered in triple or double fold if elected into office.
by the grace of God.
All right. You've heard her. She is the candidate of the PDP, Natasha Osawao, vying for the position to be a member representing the constituency in Edo State House of Assembly. From what she said all that was lost will be gotten, because from what she also let us know that she has this good rapport, working synergy with the governor, and she's going to bring the presence of government into Ego. For that reason, do they not be represented for quite a while, if elected into office, right?
Yes.
Everything will just go on smoothly, because talk about road, about power, about healthcare, community healthcare in Ego,
Yes.
and you sure that once you come out top, those
course.
will be what will get to the people.
Yes.
So how are you
health
going to do
sector-
this?
The health sector has been lacking massively in Ego. The education sector too is backwards at the moment. Roads, you know, we have a governor that tries with roads. He's very good at road mapping. But because there's no representative there to pass laws or influence bills that can be passed to do these things, they end up not being done. And like I said before, any government in the world cannot meet the total yearnings of its people. That's why there's the State House of Assembly. We have 18 local governments in Edo State. There are 24 seats because some local governments have 2 seats. And in these local governments, everyone should be able, we are the voices to our people. We are representing our people. And what I can promise the people of Ego, there are roads. There's a Wotubu, there's a Welu, there's Use, there's, you know, there are bad roads in Ego. I can't mention all of them. When I say bad, they're bad roads. And these people have been begging for their roads. They don't want much. You know, what I love about my people is they're quite content. And when they work, it's okay. They don't need you to just keep giving them money. They like to work. They're very good at working to earn a living.
Right.
We can only make it easier for them if we give them good roads and electricity to be able to improve on their businesses.
All right. Now, finally, what message do you have for the people of Ego? Because 11th of March is just around the corner. Briefly.
My people of Ego. Come 11th March, I need you to, you know, the movement we did in Ego. I need you to come out massively and vote for your own. A party is just a party. You need to come out and vote for the individual. PDP is my party, and that's the platform I'm running under. I need you to please, let's continue the good work of the governor of Edo State by electing people who can be there to support the good things that he's doing. I promise to not let you down. I promise to be a good representative. I promise to be a good listener. And I promise that everything that you have lost that is due to you will come back to you in the next 4 years. Thank you.
All right, you've heard it from her, Natasha Osawao, PDP candidates vying for the position to represent Ego constituency come March 11. Don't be afraid to go out there to vote. Go out there and exercise your franchise. Can I call you Nat or Tasha? Thanks a lot for coming. I appreciate your comment.
That's fine.
All right, all right. Well, we have other guests in the studio. Really have to hear their own opinions and views about what transpired the last election, and of course an insight into the election will be coming up on the 11th of March. Don't go away. This is TMI Sunday's edition. We'll be right back.